Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate taking time out of y'all's busy schedule. Stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Thursday, the 10th of November, 2022. Headed on to 3:30 in the afternoon. It's currently 76 degrees Fahrenheit. Right now in Jacksonville, Florida, 84% humidity, 25 degrees Celsius. So, uh, the hurricane left us alone for the most part. Hurricane Nicole. It's still breezy, windy. It's going to be a little bit of fun going across the Dames Point today. It shouldn't be too bad. The storm came ashore uh, last night at some point, yesterday afternoon, something. But we've been dealing with the winds for the better part of 2 days now. Light rain. Yesterday we had a lot of rain, a lot of wind. Not severe bad winds, but just a lot of wind. So, like I said, for the most part, Northeast Florida has been spared. There's some local flooding along the river. Other areas that flood out easily. And of course, there are more areas that flood out right now because the water tables are still high after Hurricane Ian that came ashore on the west coast, a month ago, I guess, something like that, a little over a month ago. And now Nicole came ashore on the east coast, down in the Miami area, a little north of Miami, I think. But there hasn't been a November hurricane that has hit Florida in like 40 years or something. And I think they said something about there hasn't been a hurricane that hit Florida in November on the East Coast for 40 or 50 years. I don't really remember, but anyway, kind of a historical occurrence or whatever, an unusual occurrence. The whole storm has been unusual. It's actually still going on right now. It's kind of making its way across the state, and then it'll go out into the Gulf sometime late this afternoon, early evening. It's already late middle afternoon. Probably come back ashore again up at the top of the Panhandle where Florida comes up and then curves to go west. So somewhere in that area, they're not sure where it's going to hit at this point, and whether or not it will have regrown. Because right now it's just down to a tropical. I think it's down to a tropical depression. It's not even a tropical storm at the moment. But once it gets over the warm water of the Gulf, it may rebuild. So, crazy weather on top of everything else. So I am off to do tutoring Thursday. Go do an art project and go to dinner at my daughter's house. Then I need to go to my son's house because my daughter-in-law went and got me a pair of slacks for the wedding tomorrow. One of the Hart kids are redoing their vows. So it's all the way down in the middle of Florida. hopefully things have survived today's stormy weather. But it's going to mean me getting up at like almost noon. I'm going to ride with my youngest daughter, so I need to get up about noon so I can be at her house by 1 o'clock. So we can go pick up the kid at 1:30. So we can be down there by like 4. It's like a 90-minute ride or something, depending on traffic. So, got up. I don't know, about 2 o'clock. Actually, I was sleeping really well, and then a weather alert alarm went off on my phone about 10:30ish. Woke me up. I had a little bit of difficulty getting back to sleep, and then just after I got back to sleep, or felt like just after. You never know when you're sleeping, but anyway, it was going on noon, and there was a senior alert, senior missing or something, whatever it is. And those things that they don't shut up. If I wasn't waiting on my alarm, I would have turned the volume, all the way down. You have to acknowledge that that you've read it or whatever. So, man. I don't know. I don't read them. My eyes are barely open. I don't find my glasses. Most of those things are like, whatever. Storm, when you really can't ignore, it's got a big old picture of the storm, so you don't even have to read it. But anyhow, roads are dead. It's quiet. I guess everybody's hunkered down for the storm that isn't. Like I said, at the moment we got some winds, but they're light winds. They're nothing serious. So yesterday I did have to do some impromptu repairs. The wind and rain blew out the panels on either side of my window air conditioner. So I had rain coming in. I cut down some cardboard, covered it with duct tape, and then duct taped it in place. It'll work until I've got some insulation out in the shed, but I wasn't going to fight to get out in the shed and work on a great big sheet of insulation. Foam insulation, just styrofoam type stuff. So, yeah, that was kind of a hurry up and get it done type thing, and not in a really good position to work. Excuse me. Had to be laying on the bed, trying to work sideways. So I had it mostly set up. When I climbed under there to stick it in place. But we're not talking rocket science here. You cut a piece of cardboard to the size you need, cover it with duct tape to try to keep it a little water resistant, and then tape it in place. So alright, people. I don't know how in the world that truck has made it through the storm and stayed so grimy. Well, we're going to take the bridge. I think I want to get over into the inside lane here up against the barrier. Hopefully it'll break some of the wind. Doesn't look like it's real bad. If it was really bad, they'd have closed it down. Oh, excuse me. Definitely some gray skies rolling. Two hands on the wheel for right now. It's not bad. A little bit of buffeting. I know Sherry Van would be all over the place today. All right. Not a whole lot going on in either port. At least either of the ports that I can see. Sorry, just paying attention to my driving. Oh. Not so bad. I'll be going home a different way though, because I'm going to my son's house, like I said. Really have to figure out which way I'm going to go from here to get there. But I got time to figure that out. I'm going to have to figure out how. I'm going to have to stop and get a can of charge for the air conditioning on this thing. It's not blowing cold air. It's not all that comfortable. I mean, okay, it's only 76 degrees outside, but in here, it's stuffy and warm. So, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's probably around 76 or 80, but definitely need the AC. Even if it's just on low, it takes the stuffiness out. Oh. So, let's let's see what else. Oh, I probably could have done a taste test last night or whatever. Um, I had I'd seen a video about chili or something, and kind of had chili on my mind, and I went out and saw a package of macaroni, a small package, and I thought I can throw the macaroni in with chili, and then I went over to grab chili, and I saw that I had a can of Campbell's chunky uh, chili macaroni, chili mac, something or other, something like that. Chili with pasta and beans. Yeah, chili with pasta and beans. I thought, all right, I'll go with that. Should have gone with my first. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. I mean, I doctored it up quite a bit. I added some hot peppers. I added uh, raw onion and cheese, a whole bunch of crackers because it was soupy. Campbell soups, right? It's not really thick chili. So it was okay. The pasta was way overcooked. The beans were way overcooked. Kind of what you would expect. Um, is it a good pantry item? Probably not, because, well, I mean, you can just throw some pasta in with the with a can of Hormel or whatever chili you've got on your shelf, and it would be tastier in my opinion. Of course, you need to doctor each of them up, but I don't think I eat anything really out of a can that I don't doctor up. So anyhow, I did have yesterday was um, Wednesday. I should have done a cast iron. I had one in mind, but I want to cook it out. I want to cook outside. I don't have any real place in the house to cook. My stove is loaded up because I seldom ever really use it. I do microwave and um, toaster oven for the most part, or I go out to cook outside or out to the park or whatever. So, in order to cook in the kitchen, I need to clean the entire top of the stove off. And when you're ready to cook, that's just too much work. And then I get it cleaned up, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna be able to use this, and then turn around and it just becomes a counter again. You know? Let's see, I need to clean off this counter, this roll around counter, so I can make a sandwich. Put this stuff back over here on the stove where it came from, and yeah. Some of it I could probably get rid of. I don't want to, but so I got a couple more cases of food in that I needed to put away. Got most of that done. Um, I know, like my daughter said, my son said too. You really need to eat the stuff that you've got stashed away. And like, yeah, I understand that. But like last night, that's what I went for. But I don't know how long that can of chili with pasta and beans has been in there. I know it's been a while. And it actually just got brought out to the front because I was putting other stuff away. Didn't really think about it when I went out there until I saw it again. But that's the way it is. I also find things like I went to put away. I picked up some steak sauce at Dollar Tree the other day when I was there because I knew the bottle that I was working from was almost empty. So I bought another bottle. And when I went to put it away, I moved a couple things and found that there was another steak sauce bottle on the condiment shelf, kind of like hidden behind a bunch of other condiments. So really should take more of an inventory, even if it's just a mental one. I thought I had it. I thought I had a basic inventory, but apparently I had hidden that one and just didn't think about it. So, oh well. It's not like it's going to go bad before I get to use it. A whole flock of vultures sitting right there. Anyway, looks like we're about to the end of today's ride. So, I appreciate y'all stopping in, hanging around while I babble and yak and keep me company while I'm driving. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fantabulous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. So I see y'all again. I hope you have a fantabulous day. Sláinte, y'all. Bye-bye.